The first thing you're going to learn about is how to hook up your MPC system.
Put your headphones on, get ready to go. Prepare yourself for a stereo show. The whole world's mad for the modernized sound of the stereo disc and the tape with the earphones. Bass on the left side, singing on the right side. La 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 la.
Let's start with the F tier, the 2017-18 season. Now, this season, it was a hot mess for obvious reasons because for me, I was sent to the hospital. I wasn't feeling right. And of course, I was tricked to do so many things that I really didn't want to do. I always got in trouble. I was just a walking red flag and also leading to rejection because I was always trying to get a girlfriend in the 8th grade, but it always failed. For somewhat reason, I do not know. So that's why the 2017-18 season was not only a hot mess for me, but it was for everybody else because middle school during that last year, that was a no. Because middle school over the years, it stopped being fun after a while. Next up, the first year high school. Now, I understand that you expected to get clicking from the get-go, but unfortunately, you had to deal with some trials and tribulations from then. Lies, fake friends, rejection, once again, and also just dealing with high school life because you're trying to fit in. And it was pretty tough from your boy because earlier on, you gotta learn that not every season is going to be as expected as you want because you expected to make changes. The season was a disaster from start to finish. Okay? There were some good moments, but there was a lot of down moments. But that'll play a role later on in the comeback.
I can hear the bass playing much too softly.
Now, let's move on, shall we? Or do we got one more segment that we have to do? Okay, the D tier, the 2016-17 season. Now, this was the last year that it was supposed to be fun because the last year it was fun, but also I got into some trouble along the way, a lot of stress. I was just always playing victim. I was the walking red flag as usual, and basically started my downfall from my 6th grade year, which we're going to get in later on in this video. But during that off season, it was pretty fun. You know, you were getting ready for your 8th grade year during your last year of middle school because summer 2K17 was pretty fun and wild. Next up, the 2020-21 season. Now, this was when COVID hit and it really messed up the schedule. So I was doing virtual school and it was an absolute disaster. I was away from friends. But during that time, I've been doing a lot of work trying to achieve my dreams with Nike, which is still under review. But other than that, I didn't even have to deal with stress. I didn't even have to deal with fake friends. I reconciled with some of my friends. So basically, I was getting ready and gearing up to come out of the hyperbolic time chamber for my senior year, which I was 100% nervous about. Like, there were days that I struggled to eat. There were days that I was always stressed out all the time to see what the season was going to look like. I was that nervous, okay? Senior year is pretty big than 8th grade year and a lot better than 8th grade year. But we're not going to get into any of that at this time and age. So let's move on, shall we? Next up is the 2015-16 season. The first year of middle school, it was pretty fun. Now, I had little footage of my 6th grade year because I didn't record much. I didn't even have an iPhone back in the day. So middle school years, the first year, you were innocent. You just you fit in right away. You become popular. You gain fans on the get-go. But education always came first. And that was the tough part about it. Because I was not into education as much that I am now. Now that I graduated from high school. The A tier, the 2014-15 season, the inaugural year of TeeJayXP. Now, I have no footage because I did not have an iPhone back in the day. But I didn't want to put in pictures because I didn't want the picture, want the video to be. What am I trying to say? I didn't want the video to be that long. Okay, but this was the start of TeeJayXP, the man you know and love today. So it was pretty simple back then. Just be a kid. Okay, just be a kid and just be yourself. Now, we're almost at the S tiers, and this next tier, it's gonna shock you 100%. Yes, we have to put the 2021-22 season at the second S tier because this was senior year. This is the ultimate statement year, the send-off, to prove that you are not just no wonder. You're not just a bad guy. You gained a fan base. You're not to be messed with. You have that dog inside you. You're ready for the next chapter. Even if adult life kicks your ass, you're just living life. I didn't even have to worry about classes as such. Only had 2 classes in the semester. I didn't even have senioritis. And that was the best part about it. I went to my first school dance. I went to prom. I went to all these events in my senior year that I didn't even get to do. Now, let's move on to the next tier. And this is where the comeback happened. But one more thing. The nervousness was worth it for senior year. We had a great time. Now, moving on. The 2019-20 season is the most important season of my life because this started my comeback year. I started to love myself again after being in a mental block for many, many years. Okay, since some 8th grade year. It really helped me be myself and made me realize that I was missing out. I wanted to have fun, but I still wasn't going to school dances. I thought it was just a waste of time. But now, looking back at it, I wish I could have been there, but it's whatever. I did Big Man on campus. I gained new friends, new fandom. I was just a big guy on the block. And, this event, like being Big Man on campus, I didn't want to steal the spotlight. I wanted to also be there for my brothers as well because my brothers were missing a missing piece. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And the rest is history. I wasn't scared, okay? I was showing no rust at all, no nervousness at all. And that will conclude this top tier.